Welcome to my very first video of 2023. I have missed you guys so much and I thought long and hard about what I wanted my first video to be. And then it kind of came to mind that I should curate 23 ways to change your life in 2023. If you're not really sure where to start with creating goals for yourself, I strongly believe that the 23 things on this list are going to help change your life and help you become the best version of yourself. If it doesn't work, leave a hate comment. I don't know. Let's get into it. Step 1, create realistic goals and stick to them. How do you do that, you might ask? Reevaluate all areas of your life, whether it's your career, education, dating and relationships, mental health and wellness, and decide what changes and goals you'd like to make. Then create small goals that will help you get closer to the bigger goals. I'm actually doing a new thing this year where I'm making quarterly goals. Every quarter, I'm going to create different goals and then do a check-in at the end. Move your body every day. When I say move your body every day, it can be something so simple. Quick yoga session, you could go for a quick walk. So important to treat our bodies with the love and respect that they deserve. That includes speaking only positively about your body. Also, when it comes to health and wellness, make sure you're looking at your caffeine intake, how much sugar you're eating. Your energy has a huge correlation with what you're eating and drinking every day. Prioritize the connections that matter. Make time for the people in your life who uplift you and want the best for you. And don't waste time and energy on people who deplete yours. Stop caring what other people think. No, seriously. Nothing holds you back in life like someone else's opinion. No matter how hard it is, you have to do what's best for you. Even if it means losing someone meaningful in your life. If someone truly cares for you and loves you, they're gonna want you to be happy. Create a financial plan that is unique to you. Inflation is getting worse by the hour, child. Take a closer look at what you can afford or would like to be able to afford in the future. Maybe your possible goals are saving, paying off debt, investing. Make sure you're checking in with your finances every single quarter. Like I just mentioned, I'm making quarterly goals and best believe finances will be in there because I went a little crazy in 2022. Okay, moving to the floor. Yes, my Christmas tree is still up. Número 6. This is for my singles specifically. Date intentionally, even if you have no intentions. Having no intention is still an intention. Whether you want to date casually, looking for a relationship, make sure that's clear with whoever that you're dating because it's going to save you and that person a lot of hurt in the future. Who wants their time wasted? Not me. Declutter your space. I really want to start prioritizing keeping my living space clean because I cannot think when this room is a mess. My small goal in order to get to that bigger goal is going to be just kind of picking up in my room every day. It literally takes 10 minutes. Once you start throwing clothes everywhere, girl, next thing you know, it's a whirlpool and a whirlpool. Prioritize your mental health first and foremost. If there's anyone or anything that's causing you major stress in your life, it is time to reevaluate those people and those things. That can come in the form of going to therapy, saying no, making clear boundaries. I left a job February of last year, so a year ago. It was causing some major stress to my physical and mental health, so I knew that it was time to step away as hard as it was. And I had to set some workplace boundaries, even like with my current job. While it can be difficult, I really don't have any regrets. You have to speak up for yourself. And that leads me to number 9, have the hard conversations. Your future self will thank you for it. I really struggle with having hard conversations. I don't like to disappoint people, but in the end, it's only me that's suffering. There is someone who came to mind when I just said that, and you know that you need to have a conversation with them about something that's been bothering you. So please do it. I had a hard conversation yesterday. I have been stressing over this conversation for days, and it literally ended up being fine. So you never know how it's gonna end up. Be impulsive. It makes life more interesting. Book the trip, go on a date, move across the country or maybe even outside of the country if that's what you want to do. Move is actually my word for 2023. I do want to physically move this year, of course, to New York City, but also I want to make things shake in other aspects of my life. Figure out what it is that you want to do and just go for it. Life is too freaking short. Which brings me to 11, get used to making mistakes. Girl, I haven't seen a perfect person walking this earth yet. Stop creating unrealistic expectations for yourself. You're gonna meet your goals in your timing, not anybody else's. Just put some lip gloss on because I was looking a little washed out. Remind yourself often of how far you've come. Just take a moment and think about the fact that you're living in so many of the goals and the plans, the manifestations that you've created for yourself right now. Like, just stop for a moment and take a second to think about that. Moving on. Vulnerability is a superpower. Use it. If there's anything I've learned over the past few years, it's that you cannot hold people at arm's length forever. And you can't complain that you don't have friends when you don't let people in. And that was a hard truth, girl. That was a real hard truth I had to come to. But no, seriously, like there's power in owning who you are. All the things that you think are flaws, all of your imperfections, everything. Like if you just own that, nothing is gonna be able to stop you. Find joy in your healing journey. Healing is exhausting, so remember to give yourself space and allow yourself to have fun. It's not supposed to be this long drawn out, oh, I can't enjoy myself, I can't have a relationship, I can't do this, I can't do that until I've been fully healed. Healing is a journey. Sometimes it takes forever. And you still have to enjoy your life while you're doing the work. Be conscious of the media you're consuming and how it makes you feel. Do the people you're following on social media make you feel good about yourself? Are you looking to social media for validation? If so, it might be time to clean up your following list. You should be following people who make you feel inspired and encouraged, and not people who make you feel bad about yourself or the way that you look. Find your community. Your 20s, really your adult life, can be very isolating. Everyone is on very different paths. Put yourself out there, join a workout group, go to networking events. There's a restaurant club in Raleigh that I really want to join because I think it will help me meet people, try amazing food. So that's something that's on my list for the next year. Number 17, walk around like you're the because you are. You're that girl. You are that girl. And the minute that you realize that and start walking around with the confidence, it's gonna come naturally to you after a while. Turn on I'm That Girl by Beyonce and strut down the street. Alien Superstar, another great choice. Start walking around with purpose, like you deserve to be on this earth because you absolutely do. Okay, water break. Are we liking this hairstyle? I take it down. Shout out to my friend Cameron for slaying my hair. Love you, girl. Okay, number 18, operate from a place of gratitude. If you remember to be thankful for where you are, no matter what's going on in your life, you will really notice a difference in the kind of person that you are. Operating from a place of gratitude is always going to center you, I promise. Take accountability for yourself. It's so important for us to reflect on our past. I have things I've done in my past that I'm not very proud of, and I've come to terms with those things. It's important for us to reflect on our past, present, and future, but once you have done your reflecting work, your healing stage, let it go. Shame has no place for who you are now. Create a routine at the start of each week. I have been using this 5-minute journal. I just love this thing. I'm able to set my intentions for the day. I write an affirmation to myself every single day. This has been a great addition to my morning routine. I'm trying to establish better habits because I don't really have much of a morning routine or a night routine. I've also been more organized with my to-do list. I use the reminders app in my phone and I have it on a widget as well. The way that I organize my to-do list, I have a today section, a this week section, and then a this weekend section. It's able to keep my brain focused because there's so many things I have to get done. So really just finding a system that works for you at the beginning of each week in order to avoid those Sunday scaries. Number 21, go to sleep. Why are you awake at 3 in the morning? That's not a good look for this year. We're not doing that in 2023. Follow your passions wholeheartedly. You don't have to monetize every single passion you have. Don't feel that pressure. Just find something that you really love and follow it. I've been following my passion for acting since I was 9 years old, and now I'm acting professionally. Like, who would have thought? But it's because I've believed in myself for the last 14 years of my life, and I've had an amazing support system of people who also believe in me. So you just never know where you're gonna end up. If you don't get anything else from this video, I really just encourage you to follow your passions wholeheartedly and don't take no for an answer. And that brings us to our final number. Visualize who you want to be in the future, then work to become that person. Never lose sight of who you want to be, but also remember to celebrate who you are now. Everything's gonna happen when it's meant to in due time, so just don't lose faith and continue to work hard, have fun, meet people, and be encouraging to others as well, because when you put out good energy into the world, it's gonna come back to you tenfold.
We was moving fast, trying not to get caught. Damn, your skin so soft, let me open up your heart, cause life too short till death do its part. Knew it from the start, you be the one I'm pushing carts with. In the supermarket, you know I love to start. Took you to my crib, eating ackee and some sawfish. Breakfast in the morning, making